Hey everybody, it's time for Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor. Get ready, everybody, here is some more of Jonesy and Amanda's cutting room floor.
On the cutting room floor today.
Well, push presents a thing when you and your wife had children?
No, you just had the baby. That's what you did. In those days, you just had the baby.
How old's
And
your
then
youngest? 22? 23?
Yeah, 22.
Mm.
Yeah, you just had your baby and then you get back to doing your chores on
Were you on Walton Mountain?
little house on the prairie, churning your butter,
Is this a euphemism? I'm not even sure.
tending to the crops in the field.
Look, this push present, the first time I ever heard about that was when Harley's sister was having twins who are now 25, I think, or 26.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, they're in their 30s.
Right.
They're in their 30s. And she had given birth to twins, and the woman in the bed next to her had been given a ring as a push present.
Right.
And Harley's sister, as her special reward for pushing out twins, was given a subscription to National Geographic.
Well, that's very good.
Yeah, this is what your bosoms will look like in a month's time. It's the first time I've ever heard of the concept.
Yeah.
And now it's become more and more. And the reason I bring it up, there's a guy who's taken to Reddit to say, what do you think of all this? He's blaming extremist podcasts and social media influencers for ruining relationships. He said his wife was acting entitled.
Right.
They've been married for 5 years. They're about to have their first baby. And about a week ago, she sent him a TikTok that featured a woman who was discussing what kind of push present she deserved. And this wife said to her husband that she wants a car. She wants a new car. So he is saying, I don't approve of this. He is saying, look, he's saying the gift we're having is the gift of parenthood and the hopeful outcome of a healthy baby. Materially speaking, I might give her a Mother's Day card or some jewelry. I'm not going to spend that much money. If she wants an extra car, it'll be our car, not her car for having a baby. It'll be our car to take the baby around in. But I like the idea. I'm intrigued by this bit. Extremist podcasts and social media influencers are ruining relationships, even in terms of proposals.
Yeah.
You have to blindfold someone, take them into an incredible location, have petals strewn everywhere, spell out letters, I love you, and spend $1 million on the proposal, let alone engagement parties, big weddings. It's all for the sake of photos now.
Everyone has an engagement plan, a social media engagement plan.
What do you mean engagement plan?
An engagement plan of how they release the information, how people post that information. That could be for anything, engagement / wedding / baby birth, baby announcement, gender reveal, all these things. If they don't happen and no one saw them, did they indeed actually happen?
Did you and I actually have families? Because we didn't do anything.
Do they even exist?
Do they exist?
No, I know they exist because they're always into me for money.
And the flip side of all that is our kids, you know, they don't want you to take photos of them all the time. We didn't want that when we were kids either, but we had one photo taken a year.
Yep.
Now it's a photograph every 10 seconds. And the kids, all the photos I've got of them when they were younger is them pulling rough heads because they didn't want their photo taken. And I used to say, well, they'll be all your holiday shots from now on is you pulling a rough head because they don't know where those photos are going to be used.
We are so immersed in it, we don't even know. Imagine if we went back, say, just 10 years ago to 2014 and Instagram had started, but it wasn't what it is now. People now are defined by how many likes they have, how much traction they get, what sort of influencer they are. We don't even see it. We're immersed in it right now.
Well, people in our industry, in TV and radio, get jobs because people look at how many followers people have.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird to me.
They used to say to me it didn't matter how many followers you had, and now it seems to matter. Remember that time when they took away the likes? They took away how many likes you got on a thing, but then they brought it back because a lot of influencers lost their source of income because they couldn't quantify how many people are actually getting into their stuff. You know, like my time-lapse photography that I film here each day to put out to the greater world.
What you do every morning is while we're trying to organise a meeting before we go on air, you say, I've got to do my time-lapse. Every morning you put your phone in exactly the same position at the window, you bend over so I see your bum crack or what colour undies you're wearing that day, and every day, and then you come in here and say, look at this. And I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's the same picture every day. I know we look over the harbour here, but short of there being an invasion or a crazy weather event or a giant cruise ship, it doesn't look that different.
You know, I team it up with a nice song, the intro of a song that's got an anthemic feel to it to reflect the mood of the day.
But it takes about half an hour of your time.
Okay, how is it then that that's not interesting, but some kid deflating a beach ball?
Where? Am I following them?
The kid deflating a beach ball, he's got a podcast on how he deflated the beach ball.
It's very good.
Don't even get me started.
78,000 followers.
Don't even get me started on Hot
Tour
Tour.
girl, she's great too.
What's the world coming to?
Okay, kids.